Good morning, everyone. Today is my birthday. I have finally turned 35 this year. Yes, I am an old man. But before we jump into the rest of the video, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily. So if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over are, of course, some freebies. So you want to go to your systems over here, get campaign items, receive item account, and we did get a scheduled maintenance extension apology where we get 20 star gems. Now, at the time of this recording, the servers for the Xbox version and the Microsoft version is still not up. It's been over 24 hours. I don't know what is going on. I do believe it is a Microsoft problem though, and not a Sega problem. Sega wanted to implement the patch to the Microsoft servers, but apparently there is some handshaking issues going on, and so the Microsoft Store as well as Xbox players are unable to play the game. And I am incredibly surprised by how many console players there are, or Xbox players, because we are missing a good chunk of our player base. I want to say we're missing like half of our player base. It's actually pretty insane because I want to farm the gorge area, and it took a while to fill up a room on ship 2, which was very surprising. But nevertheless, after farming the gorge for about 2 hours, we did manage to get a Fixa Fatale, finally, and I was able to transfer it to my rare katana, and so I have a fully built weapon with Fixa Fatale, and we will be boosting this today, later in the video, trying to get this as high as physically possible. However, before we jump into that, I do want to showcase there are other campaigns going on right now. So when we go to the quest counter and we go to limited time quest right here, the Dustal Vera suppression, this lasts for the entirety of this week, and we get a 150% RDR boost. So if you are trying to get rare weapons or just the regular Elena armors, you might want to spam this limited time quest, or even just regular LC capsules, because this limited time quest does drop all of the high value LC capsules as well, which is also pretty awesome. But I think the majority of players who want to spam the limited time quest are going for the rare weapons. As you can see, you can get every single rare weapon, as well as the Arga Beltas, as well as Shezas. You can also get these, and if you do get any of these with a Fixa, you pretty much win the lottery, and that is pretty nice. But with that out of the way, the next thing I want to remind everyone is don't throw away your Neo A weapons. All of those Neo A weapons that you're getting from all of those urgent quests that are going on right now, make sure to pick all of them up and go to the Aegis Integra exchange over here and scroll all the way to the bottom and go to Aegis Integras and exchange all of them into Aegis Integras. I know this one has a Fixa Fatale 3, however, Neo A weapons are last year's news. We don't need these weapons anymore, so you want to trade them all into Aegis Integras over here. Remember, there is no limit, so you can change unlimited amount of Neo A weapons into Aegis Integras, and then use the Aegis Integras to pick up your Aegis Soul 4s as well as all the different Dominas, alright? So that's what you want to make sure that you do. Just don't sell the Neo A weapons because they're not tradable anyway, so make sure that you actually pick them up and exchange them all into the Aegis Integras so that you can pick all these freebies every single week. But with all of that said and done, it is time to enhance our preset skills. Our rare katana, we have 4 separate weapons over here. We are gonna use the Unwix because this one is cursed, and we are gonna boost this up to 40% because that's what chat wanted me to do. So we can boost that up to 40% over here. We can use a protection over here, a level 1 protection, and I really hope 40% is enough. I kind of don't want to use the 40% because I only have 2 of these. I have 3 10%s. But then again, I don't have that many protections either. Maybe I should just use a 40% to boost it up to 50%. Yeah, so we'll have a 50% chance success rate to get Fixa Fatale 2, and we'll use a level 1 protection, alright? So hopefully this is not a waste. I don't actually know, but here we go. Yeet. And we failed, so we're gonna try that one more time, unfortunately. Let's use that Unwix again, or we can use the wire. Let's use the wire, actually. So again, we will use a 40% and a 10% or protection, and boom. There we go. All right, Fixa Fatale 2. So that actually increased it for 14% to 17%. So we got 3% more crit rate now. That is pretty awesome. Now we actually need to upgrade our fodder to Fixa 2 so that we can upgrade that to Fixa 3. So when we go to enhance preset skills, we are going to be enhancing one of our fodder weapons over here. So we'll use the Wix Katana. We'll throw in the, no, actually we're going to use the Harmonizer. We're going to throw in the Unwix into that. And do we use protection? Do we use any boosters and protections? That is the big question. Why do I have a 5%? I don't know where I got this 5%. And, do I really want to use my protections? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna Gamba. We're just gonna use our regular Gambas, and we're just gonna use a 5% and try to gamble our 15%. Do you think that makes any sense? Kind of crazy, actually, if I think about it. But I do have a game plan, and I'm just gonna gamble because I have a game plan. So that failed, unfortunately, so it's perfectly fine. So we're just gonna do that again with the Harmonizer and then with another Katana. And this time we'll put a 10%. So we have a 20% chance of success. It failed once again, unfortunate. So for those who are wondering, Kero, you're crazy, what are you doing? The reason why I'm not phased by this is simply because I'm gonna go to the item trader over here, and I'm actually gonna go to the Ark's Record Exchange over here and pick up a rare katana over here. Well, I can pick up 2. Am I limited to 2? Oh no, I only have 60 Ark's Record badges. I need to do the Ark's Records a lot more often. But nevertheless, you can pick up 2 of those. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the guarantee to smash them together. So you're going to see here, I'm going to use the MK1 weapon. I'm going to use the guarantee to get a random level 1 Fixa on it, right? Right here, boom. So, wabam, it's got a level 1 Fixa. It got Unwix. That's, of course, it got Unwix. And now we're going to use another one right here. And wabam. And this one got a Blast Door. And then with the rare blades over here, we'll use this again as well. And we'll also get a random Fixa. And wabam, Termina. All right, so you can see now we have 4 fodder pieces with Fixa 1. We're gonna smash them together and try to get a Fixa 2. So again, enhance preset skills. Let's go with the MK1 weapon, Let's use something a little bit higher. We've got 3, do I use a 40%? We could use a 40%, I suppose. Yeah, why not? We have a 50% success rate and gamble. Success. Oh my god. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is really, really bad now. We're gonna try this again. 50% success. Thank goodness. All right, so that was a success. Now we can mash these 2 together. So here's our final weapon with the Blast Door. We're going for Fixa Fatale 3. We're again going to use another 40%, but we are going to be using protection this time, a level 2 protection, because we are going from level 2 to level 3. So you only need a level 2 protection for that. And 50% chance, here we go. And perfect. All right, so we did manage to get to Fixa Fatale 3. You know, unfortunately we couldn't get any higher because we ran out of materials, but that is 19% crit rate now. So that is much better than before, which was at 14%. So we did increase our crit rate by 5% by getting to Fixa Fatale level 3. So we're going to put this rare harmonizer into our storage. I will bring that back out later in the future when we need that. We could try to get Gigas Maste, like a regular Gigas Maste, or we could go with Grand Dreadkeeper. But since we have Fatale with the crit rate, I kind of just want more potency. So if we go with Gigas Maste, right? So let's go over here, add augments here, and let's go with a Giga. If we go Gigas Maste, how do I even have a Gigas Maste? I have 1 Gigas Maste. So that is what, 7% chance? And if we were to delete that and put this in, and we go yes, then we can put what? We have a bunch of 10%, so we have a bunch of 20%. Put 20% booster, that's 27%. We've got 47 augmentation aids. I guess we can gamble 1 since it is my birthday. Sega might bless me over here. So we are going to gamble 1 time. All right, we're just going to gamble once. And here we go. Gigas Maste, 27%. That's the goal, guys. Just gamble on your birthday. Sega will bless you on your birthday. There we go. We managed to get our Gigas Maste onto our weapon with a 27% success rate. Weapon now gives us 24.4% melee potency. What's our total potency now? Our total potency is now 165.5. It was at 164.9 before. So we did increase our potency by quite a bit, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, I just need like my regular food buffs and all of that stuff, and we will be good to go. But overall, I am pretty dang happy. Today was a great day for my birthday, you know. We managed to get our weapon to Fatale level 3. And we also managed to get our, oh, Albion is over here teaching people. But nevertheless, Sega gave me a great birthday present, getting my weapon to Fixa Fatale level 3. It was a little bit rough in the beginning, but we managed to get it, so that is pretty good. And then on top of that, we also did manage to get that Gigas Maste to stick on the weapon, and with just one try at 27%. So I am very happy with these upgrades. Of course, we're just going to be waiting for next week with the Crimson Realm coming out, where I'm going to be farming that, and hopefully we get new armors. I still have a funny feeling that we might get new armors, like the purple armors dropping from Crimson Realm, or maybe just like a brand new series, or we might get nothing, you know, this is all speculation, but I do hope that we do get some sort of new gear or new augments or new upgrades with the introduction of Crimson Realm.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!